What's good, y'all? What I wanted to come at you guys today. Come here. What I wanted to come at you today with was the other day I'm working out and I had this realization, and I don't want you to think I'm not making this video just because I've been dealing with an issue that I can't handle the weight of, or I don't want you to think I'm making this video because there's something I'm going through and that's why I had this realization. That's not the case. It's just I had this realization when I was working out. So I'm working out 2 days ago, and the night prior, I ate a lot of food. I think I ate a little bit more than I can handle. A little bit more. And I knew the night before as I was eating, I probably ate more than I should have. But I ate, it was probably 6, 7 o'clock, and I was done. So it's the next day, I'm working out at about 12, and I haven't eaten anything since. I only eat one meal a day, so I haven't had anything since. And then as I'm working out, I'm like, man, bro, like I feel kind of nauseous. I'm like, I'm not feeling good. I think I might have to throw up, or at least throwing up would be so alleviating right now. And I was thinking, I'm like, man, the only reason why I have to throw up is because I took too much in. I had more inside of me than I could probably handle, and I put more inside of me than I probably should have. So I'm working out. And then I just keep thinking, and I'm like, it's funny because this message is going to be kind of contrary to how I am, how I think, the message I would give to the average person or anybody, especially boys. This is so contrary to what I'd say. But I realized, man, there are times where I just have to let it out. There are times where no matter what, sometimes it's going to be too much to hold in. And there's some things that regardless of how much you took in, or regardless of what it was, it's going to have to come out eventually. It's inevitable. When you take a dump, right? Or when you eat food, it's not a matter of am I going to shit? It's a matter of one. You're going to have to take a shit. It's like, bro, you're going to have to use the bathroom. When you drink water, it's not a matter of, man, will I pee? No, brother. It's just when will you pee? When will I have to pee? When you take in fluids, the fluids have to come out. When you take in the solids and you eat food, the food has to come out. It's inevitable. And I'm like, man, I'm not one of those guys that I don't talk about how I feel. I don't vent. I don't complain. At least I don't think I do. I don't like going to other people and talking about my problems. I like dealing with it myself and keeping it to myself. Because there's a couple things I've realized in life. Number one, nobody cares. Nobody cares about what you're going through, truthfully. No one cares nowhere near as much as you do, if they even care at all. But aside from that, as a man, it's not one of those things you should really be overtly venting, right? You shouldn't really be talking about your problems. You should just handle it. Especially, and I realized, that's besides the point, I realized, man, there's some things that I just have to let out. And I'm not going to let it out to any other person. So who can I let it out to? And I realized there's only one person I can take all my problems to, Yahuwah. And you're probably thinking, man, this is so obvious. What are you talking about? I know it's obvious. But this component of it that I'm going to talk about was not obvious to me, at least not until this moment. Do I think I lean on Yahuwah? Yes. Do I think he knows everything I'm going through? Yes, he does. Because I think inherently we think, man, Yahuwah can read our mind and he knows what's going on. Yeah, that's true. But it's like, why don't I tell him? Because there's two reasons why you should tell him. Number one, because you have to get it out. Even if when you're venting to somebody and talking about your problems, you're not doing it just so they know what you're going through. You're doing it because you genuinely need to get it out and get it out of your system and pour it somewhere else. That's essentially what venting is. That's why it's so needed. That's why people do it so often. But Yahuwah knows what I'm going through. I don't let it out to anybody or talk about it to anybody, but I have to get it out. So why don't I share it with him? Here's the second reason why I'm like, man, I need to be sharing my problems with Yahuwah. I need to be talking to him about how I feel, about what I'm going through. Man, Yahuwah, the last 2 weeks, I've had this issue with my girlfriend. I've really been stressing. And not even necessarily ending it with a question or a favor or an ask, but just venting to him. Man, Yahuwah, man, the last 2 weeks, the last month, me and my girlfriend had this one argument over this. It happened again 4 months later. It happened again a week after. And then we got in a big argument and she left. Man, lately, I feel like our beliefs are misaligned. I feel like me, me and my brother in my walk, we've been friends for 10 years. The last 6 months we've been having a lot of disagreements on a lot of things, and it's kind of led to some resentment for each other. Man, I don't know what's gonna happen with my relationships. I'm scared. I've been stressing a lot. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I'm not feeling good about any of this. I don't know. I realized we have to let it out to him, but here's the second reason why it's so important to do so. When you're in a relationship, one thing I've noticed, and this is due to my inability to do this or my choice not to do it, it's had a hindrance on a couple of my relationships, and it definitely will, in my opinion, probably with women as well. But one thing that brings two people a lot closer together and strengthens relationships is when there's a mutual understanding of each other's problems, and when there's a mutual agreement and understanding that, hey, this person understands me and what I'm going through, and I understand them and what they're going through, and vice versa. When people share with others what they're going through, there's people in my life that I feel like our bond is so close, and I feel so much better about it. I feel so much more confident about our relationship when they just call me and they're like, hey, by the way, I'm working on this. I know it has nothing to do with you, but I just wanted to share I'm working on this project. Hey, by the way, bro, I just bought a new car. It's the smallest things. Be like, hey, man, bro, look at this new iPhone. My boys come to the group chat. Hey, y'all. That one friend that shares everything. It's like, hey, boys, just want to let you know I got a new car. Hey, boys, just want to let you know I got some new AirPods. Hey, boys, just want to let you know I was driving and I barely parked the car right. It's like, hey, boys, just want to let you know I was texting this one girl and she left me all red. Hey, bro, just want to let you know I just had a bad day at work. I don't know why. I feel like our relationship has gotten so much better because I know so much more about them and I know more about their life and what they're going through. And when two people do that with each other, it makes their relationship so much stronger. And when you truly care about someone, when you truly love someone, there's nothing you want more than to know everything about them, than to know everything about what they're going through, everything they're dealing with, everything they have going on. You want to know everything. I want to know if there's a girl and I love her, I want to know why she got home today at 9:10 versus 9 o'clock when she usually gets home. I want to know why today she wore a dress when she never wears a dress. I want to know all these things because I truly love you and I truly care about you. And it's not any different with Yahuwah. Why aren't we going to Yahuwah to vent out our problems, but also to strengthen our relationship with him and create a better bond? Yahuwah is our Father, and I feel like inherently when we're on a walk, we just think, yeah, we're locked in with Yahuwah. But it's like, okay, you think there's a cap to how hard you can lock in with Yahuwah? You think there's a cap to how strong your relationship can become with Yahuwah? I focus so much on strengthening and growing my relationships with other people here on earth where they can die, where I can lose them, where they can do me wrong. But why don't I vent out all my problems to Yahuwah? Number one, to be a better person, to be a healthier and stronger person internally, but also to strengthen and grow my relationship with him. Why isn't my number one priority to grow it with him in all realms? And it's just a realization I had. So I just wanted to come at you guys today and just a couple quick things. Number one, it's so contrary to how I think, but don't go out and tell your problems to everybody. Don't cry and complain to everybody and talk about your hardships. Keep it in. But keep it in right up until that point to where you take it to Yahuwah. Let it out to Yahuwah. Talk to Yahuwah about it. Remember, Yahuwah is our rock. If you build your house in the sand, like Yahusha said, when the water comes, your house is going to perish. But if you built it on the rock, you built it on the right foundation, you'll be just fine. So take all your problems to Yahuwah. He's our rock. You can let it out and you'll be just fine. Don't worry about being vulnerable. Don't fear that. It's okay. But secondly, take it to Yahuwah so we can strengthen and grow our relationship with him. Because there is no relationship in our life that's going to be more important and impactful to our life than the one we have with Yahuwah. Your mom can die tomorrow. Your girlfriend can cheat on you and leave you next week. Your friend that you thought was your best friend could backstab you in 5 minutes. Your kid might stray off and you still have love for them, but they might say, you're dead to me. Your relationships on earth are not guaranteed. They can leave you at any point. But Yahuwah will never do you wrong. He's always there for you to lean on. He wants you to take his problems to him. He loves you, and you have to get it out, but he also wants to grow his relationship with you. He wants our relationship to strengthen with him. So why not, number one, fix your issue of holding it all in? Because it's inevitable. It will have to come out by taking it to Yahuwah and letting it all out to him, but also using that as an opportunity and making it a habit to grow and strengthen our relationship with him. Last thing I'll say, so often I pray, and I pray often, but so often when I'm praying, it's I talk to Yahuwah about, I ask him for things and I thank him for things. That's pretty much 90% of my prayer every night. It's ask, thanks, ask, and thank. But it's not too common where I'm talking to him about how I'm feeling, what's on my mind, how I've been thinking, and what's going on in my life. I do it sometimes, but I don't do it often. So make it a goal in your prayer to just take it all to Yahuwah. It doesn't always have to end with an ask, but just take it to him. Just take it to Yahuwah, let him handle it. He's our rock, he's our savior. He's here for us, and he's never gonna do us wrong. It's only us that can do him wrong. That's it, guys. Take care.